hope. Alright, so now that we got that going, let's see. Got a video playback, delightful. Let's see if we're actually making any sort of noise right now. We are. And let's see, let's test my visual strength here. Just kind of doom 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 doom, just dance around for a bit, make sure that no frames are being dropped, so that's good. I think we're okay. Okay, my bitrate just dropped into the abysmal, so I have no idea what that means. Alright, let's refresh the page. The video itself is still working, so we got that going for us. Sorry, buddy, I'm technical difficultizing. Alright. Anyway. Alright, so we bring this back. It should show the game icon again, which is the wrong game anyway. This is Final Fantasy 15 Comrades mode, not Final Fantasy 15 itself. Even though it says it there, don't believe it. It's a lie. Okay, so we got our timer going. Our bitrate looks like a Tetris map, so that's good. And we're about 1 minute and 40 in. Okay, so I think we're in the clear for right now. Which, who knows what that's gonna do later. But let's go ahead, and I didn't get my hyperlink. Dagnabbit. Alright, let me grab that real quick. There we be. I don't need to load up my channel, I just need the link to it. Alright, so we got that. We get... Where's my Discord? There we go. Okay, so... Stream up. There we be. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit begin, because it's going to take ages upon ages. Yeah, server names. Yeah, this is your server. There's only one server. What? Anyway. Maybe there's like a North American server, Japanese server, European server, something. I don't know. Not really sure what they do about it. Doesn't matter. Anyway. What the hell was that? Anyway. Welcome, lovelies, hopefully, to Let's Play. I always start videos like that. This is not actually a Let's Play. This is me in the middle of things, playing a game that doesn't really matter if it has an autosave. But I, of course, am Zillion Grapes, and I am testing the limits of my streaming capability right now. I haven't taken the boxes in, my modem and router. Nothing's been done to fix the problem that's been happening, except for simple, pure, unadulterated hope. And as I've always said, hope is absolutely, completely useless without action. So, here's hoping that this works through the power of force without effort, and maybe we can get this thing to just work. But I am actually counting on this thing to fail catastrophically and lose any ability of streaming, because then I can be certain that I am paying for a service that is not working, and that means I need to take this both the modem and the router in to Spectrum to see what can be done about it. Maybe something's outdated. Maybe I need to get better, more up-to-date equipment, and then it'll work properly. But I had, a few hours ago, I had the biggest trouble just loading an advertisement on my computer. Just an ad! Nothing big about it. It was actually a pretty cool ad for the new movie. I think it was called Come Play. It looks a lot like an SCP style fan film. The good ones. I don't think it is, but it just kind of gives off that feeling, and it'll look really promising. Anyway, but yeah, I am very much counting on this thing to fail so I can basically use it as footage. Probably won't be necessary, but something to give to the people and be like, to say like, hey, my stream failed. This has been happening so often. I need this fixed. And if not, I will start investing my money into the leading competitor, whoever the hell the competitor of Spectrum is. I don't actually know. But it's really getting under my skin these days. And it just makes me think if, like, let's say I was some big name YouTuber or Twitch streamer or whatever. Let's say I'm Markiplier, and every day I upload something that is mildly interesting and usually absolutely freaking hilarious, and people come to watch this, and in so doing, through the partnership program, I have no idea how it works, but like every 1,000 people that come in to watch your stuff, you get paid one millionth of a penny or whatever the hell the exchange thing is. But point being, you get paid for the content you create. Ta-da! This. And if my connection is constantly being interrupted for absolutely no reason, Wester, this is a good interruption. I can actually still have the game going in the background while you're here, buddy. Oh, jeez. I tried to nuzzle him and I just succeeded in bludgeoning myself. Anyway. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The constant interruptions in signal strength is effectively the internet quality itself being detrimental to my job, of which I'm paying the company that provides the internet here. So that's just unacceptable, and I will not stand for it. So, somehow, I'm still streaming, and it's a little worrisome because I've been ranting for 7 minutes. Let's do something here.
I can barely keep up with you.
Blah, 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 blah. We'll do this one because it's nice and easy. Oh, delightful. I can't even see any of this. So, to actually talk about the game for a second. Sorry, buddy. Looky out. Oh, watch your step. Anyway. Comrades is a multiplayer mode for Final Fantasy 15.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, no one actually plays it. It's not really that good, and I'm going to show you why here in a second. But, one, the main game, the story was just all over the place, and this mode was kind of added in as an afterthought, but funnily enough, I actually prefer this mode to the regular game. And they were nice enough to release this later as a standalone... Give me that. A standalone thing. So I don't even have to have the full game on my system, which itself takes a buttload of... I didn't actually know I could get up here. Huh. All this time, and I never knew that. Anyway, cool. Whee. But yeah, the main game itself is gargantuan because they insist on having massive cutscenes and, feelings for characters that we really don't care about at all. But anyway, this version is basically the apocalypse has happened. Power is out everywhere. We must go and collect power. Somehow. We, collect kilowatts from slain enemies? I don't know. Doesn't matter. What do matter is the loadings are actually faster than they were before in the normal version of this with the whole game attached to it. Quite nice, that. Anyway, this is why this game was not, this mode was not really well received. Here's the combat difficulty. Now granted, I'm a higher level, but still. R1, lock on. Hold circle. That's literally it. Now later stages, of course, it'll get more difficult, and you'll have to actually use the game's combat capabilities. Granted, they don't even come into play here because I'm too far away from these guys. But yeah, while holding down circle to do the attack... Oh great, my battery's low. Oh, and that just figured. Well, while it's dancing around a cutscene, give me a second. Come here. Nope, nope, move stuff. There. Hello. Oh no, I'm being mauled. Take that! And we can hold triangle to do the warp strike thing, which is pretty darn cool, but my MP is absolute crap, so it doesn't really help us out that much. Now the idea of this would be really cool. You have 4 people, actual people, yourself and 3 other players, all coming together to fight down monsters of Final Fantasy ilk. Would you get over here? Roger now. You get different types of weapons. Check this thing out. Big old giant shuriken. Which if used correctly, unless they nerfed it, which they may have, well, maybe not. You can effectively stay in the air indefinitely. You can't block in the air, that's a good thing though. I got this thing that kind of looks like a scythe, but it's so slow. Like they embrace the idea that, yeah, this is an axe, not a weapon. I also got a crossbow that I like never use unless the enemy's in the air somewhere. Hey, yeah! I love the fact that to clearly see the enemy, we just become a bundled mess down here. But anyway, the idea of gathering together a party and venturing out into the wild world of Final Fantasy 15 with a team, an actual team, to take on monsters is a really cool idea, but it just wasn't really fleshed out that well, unfortunately. Hopefully we get something better and more thought out in Final Fantasy 16, but I'm going to throw my money in with Final Fantasy 14 because that's an actual MMO where not only are you able to venture out into the world by yourself or with friends or with complete strangers or with that guy that's been following you for the past 8 hours every time you log in and you don't know who he is, but he just keeps following you for some reason. Anyway, oh, and incredibly highly detailed food of the original Final Fantasy 15 because...
but only a proper meal can feed one's soul.
That's definitely what I want to do when I play a video game. Get hungry. Yeah, that's... Squeenix, what were you thinking? Anyway, whatever. It's cool that the characters eat, and it does provide like a buff depending on what you eat, but in this mode, you don't get a choice in the matter, you're just given the food. Very, very odd. But anyway, what random-ass rant was I going on this time? I have no idea. Anyway, moving on. Supply power to major outposts. Yeah, that's our actual objective that we need to do. I've got 2 of them. Let's see if we can find another one.
Any bad ideas?
And this here's the map. Betty, excuse me. Oh, but yeah, with, concerning... I can't actually do that. You're on a wire. Stop. Well, get then. There. Anyway. Where the hell? Oh, that could do. What is that? Gil? I don't want Gil. I have, like, literally no need of it in this mode. Yeah, we'll go this way. Whatever.
It's looking
fine.
brighter already.
Yay! Stuff! Alright, so, all the power is out, except for the spots that are lit up. These are the spots that I've already taken care of. And the more we unlock, the more points get unlocked. Ooh, arm schematics, that's pretty cool. Fashion sketchbook! Ah! Hey, wait, what's that? Cheer! The Wanderer's Sigil. I'll be able to hold square and be able to cheer on my teammates and give them buffs that really don't matter! Yay! Anyway. Where can we go that'll, like, maximize our potential here? Do we have any place that we can get that's, like, loaded with bonuses? Apparently not. I guess we'll just go for... Well, hang on. 3,000 and 3,000, so there's 6,000 here, but we'd still end up spending that much. But I think we can get this, and through those bonuses, get the other one over there. So let's do that.
We're bringing the light back to Lucis.
Hey, we actually did come out on top. Nice. I think. Wait, did we have 9,000 before? I have no idea. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Where's this go? No. We'll get to that
We've got
later.
the power.
But I remember playing this originally, and I did end up completing it. And once you do, there was kind of this feeling of a lack of completion. There was a cool fight at the end, of course, but it was just another fight. So hopefully in this one, I did see that they added new stuff. Hopefully it's something good. I can't read that. Hey, wait a minute. Nobukuni's starting attack level at 85? That's pretty darn good. A yoink.
Pleasure doing business.
I am definitely a fan of the, Hi. You're noisy. Yeah. Are you a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. You're an adorable one. That's a fact. Okay. I have no bloody idea. Being able to see, like, pictures of these would also be quite nice. Stormbound and an offensive spell of thunder. Yes, please and thank you.
Hey,
I'll probably never use it, but who knows? Now, the one cool thing about this is it has a sort of automated screenshot.
Hold on to all the photos my guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes it's badass. Sometimes it's a shoe. And a butt. Not really sure what was going on there. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. I'll keep that one. Epic. Nah. Alright. Whatever. And of course, we have to wait for a few seconds while everything loads around us. That's fine. Now, what did we just get? I got a sword. Let's see. Oh, right. I still can't even look at it there. I have to go to the crafting station. Aha! A slightly blue version of what I've got. Now, the trick is, I have to make absolutely certain that I level these things the right way, because you can't just power up their stats all the way with
Anything good out there?
all these things that we got here. We got a big selection, but we got to make their stats go a certain way before they'll actually be good. Because once it hits level 20 here, if we level it correctly, we'll be able to go even further beyond and max this thing out instead of just locking it at 20 and that's it.
So long.
At least I think that's how it works. I could be wrong, but who knows? It just makes things just a little bit more on the tedious side, and that is
I
just
foresee great things on your horizon.
annoying. But yeah, what I was saying there, what I was yeah, let's go for that.
A fine choice.
Recruit
Do be
AI
careful.
every single time because nobody plays this. Granted, there are a myriad of games that are objectively better than this in every way. Case in point being what I was saying before, Final Fantasy XIV. That one, let's take this scenario as an example. Silent but deadly. What, are you going to fart on the enemy? Call, kids, it's Kenny Crow. You know, seeing as you've been part of the team the last, 80 times we've gone out, it's not actually that impressive. Besides, I haven't even noticed anything that he's done. Does he have any kind of skill? He's an AI character. They don't really have skill as part of their skill set. But anyway, wait. You have this big open area. But if you try and venture forth into the wilderness, where you would normally keep on going and have a massive open world with the main game, it is too dangerous to go alone. So take this. Take whatever the hell. I guess we're not allowed to have trade our items. Anyway, that thing that I picked up, the wheatgrass or whatever, it's effectively an extra life. You don't need it. It's pretty simple to get through stuff, but just in case. Yeah, off we go. But yeah, in Final Fantasy XIV, same situation. You're in a big rock. You've decided that this will be your campsite. And you've got a party of... Actually, if you're in the main game world, you can effectively have an infinite-sized party. If the meter reaches 0, the quest will end in failure. Higher stakes? Meter will deplete if the enemy escapes. Okay. You have to want to start attacking the enemies then, eh? Back here. My word, this place is dark. I got a comment, but I don't have any views. Viewers, rather. Interesting. Let's see what that is here in a sec. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV. Let's say you have 20 people around you, and you're in a really difficult area, but still within the game world. You can just say, you know, hi-ho silver away, or... What was that? The guy who screwed up the entire party in World of Warcraft. Leroy Jenkins. You just shout out, Leroy, I'm a failure. And rush out into the enemies and give it your best, and that's it. And you can do that. That's the main difference here. In this game, you can go, Leroy, and you get teleported back to base before you even get the rest of it out. Aha! 10 for 10! Nice. Now I remember why I didn't like doing this one. Thick shank! What the hell? Whatever is meat. He's a remains of a human heart. A delicacy in these parts. Doubtful. And of course, after 10 seconds, we get yanked back out of the game world, shoved into a loading screen that's glorified. No, actually, this is a loading screen. Yeah. And then a second loading screen after it to simulate a nice meal after a good long break. Or a long hunt.
Glad you
or
made
whatever.
it back.
Yes, hi, hello. I'm going to skip through everything because there's no actual options here. Blah, 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 blah,
Well,
blah,
let's
blah.
dig in.
Something moved there. That,
One
one of the,
can't
like,
wage war
sprig of
on an
leaf
empty
or
stomach,
whatever
so
the hell
eat
it
up.
was, moved a little. Not sure what was going on. Why are we, like, having a party? Anyway. Alright, let's see. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and views on blah 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 blah. What do you think I'm an idiot? Oh, I knew that was suspicious because I got a comment without the viewer count at all. 0 viewers right now. No one knows I exist, which is perfectly fine with me. And you come out here with, you want to become famous? No! That's not why I do this. Okay.
What do you
now,
say?
we probably unlocked something. But honestly, I don't give 2 hoots about it, so
Thanks again.
let's just continue on into
I can
the
barely
next
keep
area.
up with you.
Alrighty, Roo! Now, snakes on a downed plane. I mean, it's level 7.
Thank you.
Still gonna be
Take
a
care out there.
cakewalk, but well, as long as there's nothing that I have to defend or make sure that none of the enemies get to the far end of the area or, you know, whatever. Anyway. There we go. Grab some ingredients. Alright, let me grab something. I got some wheat! Amazing. Okay. And see, this is what really confuses me about this. They have a day-night cycle. But we can't actually move from this spot. And night and day do not affect the enemies, as far as I'm aware. All it really does is make it so that if you go out at night, you're going to have a hard time seeing. That's it. Anyway. That's not a plane. But okay, I'll take it. One of the things that I do like about this game is the inclusion... Ooh. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Haha! I'm on a Magitech carrier. Sorta. Nelly? Hey, where'd you come from? How did you get here? What about your singing career? Anyway. Take out some goblins. Get them all out of the way. Nice and taken care of. Now, mind you, this entire time as well, R1 to lock on, hold circle. All you gotta do. If something looks too tough to tussle, you hold square. Put up a little shield. I got a bigger shield because of my guardian ability, but still. That's it. And I think I'm actually healing while I'm in this. I didn't know it did that. That's a kind of a nifty thing to know. Or take me out of a hectic situation. Oh God! It's a Hectize! I saw this in Final Fantasy XIV and it scared the ever-loving bejesus out of me. I didn't know what it was. It's a big goo with a bunch of eyes. I mean, look at this thing. Yeah. Go back to D&D, you. Whoa, look out. Oh, never mind. Everybody appears to be dead. There's another one. Never mind. Now, like I said, there's sweet dodges you can do like that, and they, depending on which direction you're moving it, it'll activate different types of attacks, but they're all basically the same, so it's really a style choice. Some moves do more damage than others, but not really that noticeable. Oh! Oh, wait. Oh, you guys looked a lot bigger a second ago. Wait, Are they bigger? Or the regular Naga size? I can't remember. I haven't played this game at all in like such a long time. The actual game, I mean. I've literally been doing that little level 5 mission over and over because I can watch YouTube while I do it. I'm not even paying attention to it. And still be able to unlock stuff. Oh, fight the head! Ah, whatever. It's fine. Oh yeah, we also have like spells and stuff, so I can heal like that, or where is it? Well, not very helpful there. But yeah, depending on which weapon you have, if your weapon is enchanted with something, ooh, mystery meat. If your weapon is enchanted with, say, thunder, then it'll change your offensive spell to thunder. Mine doesn't have an enchantment, so I think it's just like a neutral magic hit. And it's just kind of a Jedi force push blast thing or whatever. It works. I mean, not really. It's not that impressive. I do, however, I don't remember what weapon I have it on. I'd have to check. Sid! The one good character we got here. Actually, no, that's not true.
Your servant, you know.
We got old Sid here. Somewhere, we have Kor the Immortal.
At least it's edible.
Played by the immaculate Matt Mercer. Probably the one good thing about this.
Least you could do is show the chef a little gratitude.
Oh, he's over there. I was like, where'd he go? All right, whatever. Moving on. Okay, so we've gone 32 minutes. 32 minutes with no problems in signal strength. Which is very annoying because I still need to fix this thing, and I can't tell if it's still broken if it continues to work, if that makes any kind of sense. Probably doesn't make any sense because, let's face it,
I
I'm
foresee
me.
great things on
So,
your horizon.
Oh my! We are going to get some tricky business going.
Good luck to
Hang
you.
on, let me check a thing real quick. One of the weapons we got has... let's see, the gold one is the one I'm using. That. Okay, we got Poison Touch and Face Off Boost. Whoopity-doo. Offensive spell Fire. No. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. The Warp Combo Thundara. Thunder, Thundara, Thundercats, ho! Anyway, whenever we have that on a weapon, it makes it so that you dash attack with triangle, and you hit, and then it's supposed to be after a successful warp strike, like it says. It isn't. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Really annoying with that. But I really wish I could take that off of there and put it onto my sword, because I use the katana more than anything. And it allows you to cast magic without casting magic. So it kind of comes as a freebie. And that is absolutely fantastic. And I will have it one day. Eventually. Excuse me. Sorry, madam.
Will you lend us a hand?
But of course, driving Miss Cindy.
Very well.
Daughter
Do
of
be
the
careful.
legendary Sid. Because why not? And my browser has encountered an error, but we are still live. Again, very disconcerting, because I'll be doing this just regularly, normally, trying to stream for my beloved Ravenlord, and it's just going to instantly cut my signal strength. Guaranteed! Frickin' thing. Piece of crap. Anyway, moving on. is one of those ironic things where I'm actually getting more irritated by it now that it is working, as opposed to last week where it kept cutting me off in Jedi Academy. I wasn't even able to stream Thursday or Sunday out of sheer fear that it just wasn't going to work. And especially on games that have an autosave that matters. That's the real problem, because if it autosaves and there's nothing I can do about it, then that only leads to more problems. But like I said at the start here, this is just for funsies. There's no progress gained or lost. It's just, let's find some more enemies to beat the crap out of. Have fun doing it. If they just made it in the same vein as the main game. Main game. But they made this in such a way. See, in the normal mode, the story mode of. Get back here! Okay, let's see here. I can't put up my barrier. Alright. Curative spell then. Why not? Delightful. Anyway. Meep. Oh, hello! How y'all doing? Okay, you want to play like that, huh? Take that! You know what? This might actually be more powerful. Ah! Awesome. Am I hitting him? Oh, he died. Cool. No, get up there. So yeah, the main game is structured in such a way you play as one character, and you have 3 other characters that are with you at all times, or nearly all the time. Oh my god. I think this is actually stronger. How the hell does that work? I can't check my stuff! Ah, whatever. Bring it, Killer Bee! Ah, bored doing that. Warp Strike! There we go! Get a little aerial strikes going on.
Y'all okay?
But yeah, let's think for a sec. Imagine, if you will, this type of gameplay with custom characters, but in the main story, main story game. You could have the limo, basically, that the main character drives around as a group vehicle. Make all the characters, they don't have to be custom characters, though that would be nice, but make it so that other players can play as those characters through, like, the online service and whatnot. With this, PlayStation Plus or whatever. And they connect that way and have an actually enjoyable multiplayer experience. Hey, you leave that truck alone. Don't make me hold circle with you. Oh, now you're asking for it. Now I'll have to do the big attack. The most complicated strategy of all. It's so complicated it doesn't even seem like I'm doing anything different. But trust me, I'm not. Just hold circle. Anyway. Yeah, I think the game probably would have done a lot better had it focused more either entirely on the single-player experience or double down on this multiplayer mode instead. There we go. Holding triangle is supposed to do that. Fun little thing. Alright. Oh no, there's things! There's stuff and things! get in the air, because otherwise just run circles around underneath them. That's not going to help anything. Out of way! And actually, you know what? I neglected to grab myself a sword. What the hell? It's a bullet! My goodness! How you doing? That's what they... Spoilers for Critical Role Campaign 1. But at one point in the story, they, or in the D&D campaign, they... Ow! That, like, legit looked like it hurt. Anyway, Vox Machina eventually fight one of those, a bullet, and they subsequently use the armor for it, for decking out beast armor for good old... I never did that move before. That was actually really cool. Don't run me over, Cindy! I know we can all teleport, but come on! Oh! Don't follow the leader when the leader fails! What are you guys doing? I mean, it's great that you're, you know, following the leader and whatnot, but... Okay. Yeah, how many of these are there? Alright, so, here's what I'm going to do. I may lose a bit of audio signal, but I'm going to go over here, because there's soda in my backpack right now. My controller's still connected. And I reach my backpack. There we go. Alright, so I've... Cool. Now remember the key. Just keep holding circle, and you'll be fine. Alright, now. I got two delightful things here. One. Oh, probably shouldn't get that one then. My delightful Mountain Dew. Yeah. And also, remembered finally to get a couple of stuff for my work. A couple of reusable, washable gloves. Best thing in the world. Alright. Oh, hey, we're done. Nice. Okay. Point warp. Whee! Now you guys don't follow the leader. Get up here! Guys! What are you doing? Why are we not going? Yeah, meep, meep. Let's... Oh. Hello! Hoo-yah! That's a really cool drop attack, I gotta say. Anyway.
Let's get moving.
I do sincerely hope that when Final Fantasy 16 drops, they have something similar to this, but actually thought out, like I said. Because, one, 16 is going to be set in the Middle Ages, the traditional Final Fantasy style. This modern day version is cool, but not quite Final Fantasy, if that makes any kind of sense. Probably doesn't, but Final Fantasy just has this aesthetic of fighting monsters and things that are set before cell phones. And when you introduce the power of internet and cell phone technology and like guns and whatnot in a place that's primarily swords and sorcery, a bit of a clash with those. But I gotta say, if they do something like this, it has to be different. It has to be, well, let's face it, it has to, if they want it to work, it's gotta be what Final Fantasy XIV is doing, where it's still an open world, single player and multiplayer. Open world, you can go anywhere. Other places more dangerous than others, that's fine, that's understandable and we've done to expect it. But have this level of what is supposed to be working together, but actually working together. You gotta have your major damage dealers, which granted could be anyone. Don't have a healer that is just there to heal. They've got to be able to kick ass themselves as well. You got to have your effectively tank, someone that can take a lot of damage and dish it out, and of course the classic DPS that everybody wants to be, but you know, you have to have the trifecta to complete the group. Or, if you want to go it alone, still have the capability of maxing out, not maxing out, but just having a good enough strategy and skill to be able to fight the enemies on your own and still hold your ground. That can be good. But I think what's really paramount is not having
it's quite
this. This moment has no purpose. Yay, we collected bullet carapace and strong bone. Hooray! We can upgrade our weapons a tiny amount. No. In Final Fantasy, if you want a better weapon, you buy a better weapon, or you find a better weapon in a treasure chest somewhere. You don't go to the local shop and be like, let's see, that's nice and all, but instead I'm going to take my stick and take it to the crafting table and Minecraft this son of a gun until it becomes better than what it was. That idea is cool, but again, not really done well here. Donations received. Yay, thanks. I'm so thrilled. And a worn incisor. Is it one of mine? Alright. Check back later. Whatever. I do wonder, though. I unlocked a new location. 47 minutes in. Let's have a look-see.
You ever seen Little Mall Buddy?
Little Mall Buddy? Like Marlboro? One of those plant things that are the absolute spawn of Satan? Anyway. So we got a truck here. It is unsafe to... Oh, wait. It is unsafe to venture out of the city on your own. Hunter HQ has prepared a truck to shuttle you between outposts. Somewhere else. Oh, right. What the heck are these things? Okay. Let's go to Kathas because I can't remember what that is. Num num. Alright. Now, of course, funny thing is here that these are effectively nodes for us to venture into that are sort of allowing us to explore the world, but not really. Now, granted, the story goes that monsters are all over the place, so we have to be nice and careful in this place so we don't get trounced by things and whatnot. But what's really annoying is the fact that our objective marker is 1.76 miles away, but we can't do anything about it because it's blocked by a loading screen.
Welcome.
Hi. Gil is not required at the trading post. Okay. Oh, he wants to trade for these things. All right. Well, I don't know what that is. That's a shield. That's a squeaky hammer. And nameless blade. does sound pretty cool. The only thing I can actually get is this mystery. Alright. Sure. I still don't know what I got. Great.
Thank you kindly.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Wait. What? Looks like a bowling shirt. I didn't know I could get one of those. That's kind of interesting, actually. Okay. Unaddressed letter? Document discovered at the lost property office. Seems to be a letter from a glaive to their close friend. Delightful. That'll probably unlock some kind of mission, maybe? Okay, so this is all I can get. A pixelated heart.
Thank you!
Don't act so excited. Okay, let's see. Lestalem? Old Lestalem? I think Lestalem is where we actually are able to play the game. Because these loading screens take us to locations where we can't actually reintegrate into what we're doing. Which makes sense, given the location. We're not actually at the power plant. We can't distribute the power unless we're there. But we live in a world that has cell phones. Well, I guess at this point, the cell phone towers have probably been destroyed by the roaming bands of monsters, so that's a little less useful.
Chocobo.
The chocobos are not extinct. Never believe it. It's not true. Don't believe their lies. Anyway, moving on. Let's venture forth back up here and see what other hijinks we can get into. Actually, first, let's... Wesker, you're such a delight. I can smell what you just left for me in the kitchen. Aren't you great? Good old litter box over there. Okay. Don't think it's one of those. Do that. These, maybe? Oh, that's cool. But I've already had those. Goodness, how many Imperial Blades do I got? Poison! Death Touch, Life Gain, Jitterbug. Jitterbug. Oh! This is the one that I got. Performs a dance when casting a curative spell that boosts attack and defense. Yay. You know, we got the power of a dancer, so it's sort of Final Fantasy XIV. Even though the dancer, that's pretty darn cool. But yeah, even though the dancer came out much later after this game, but still.
You're the talk of the town.
I can barely keep up with you.
Aha! $5,000. My goodness. You know what? Let's go for it. Why not?
Thank you.
I'll tell you
Take
why not.
care
I'm
of
level
it.
11. This is a really bad idea. But whatever. Oh, well, level 12. Still pretty darn low level. But I've been meaning to get this out of the way anyway, so why not? It's still the first area. Alright, grab this. And off we go. But yeah, primarily I've been playing this as a, I can't play Final Fantasy XIV right now, because I still am in debt. I'm almost out of it, though. A couple more months. Hell, maybe even one more month. A couple more paychecks. Possibly 3 paychecks. And then I'll be good, and I'll actually be able to save even more money. Be able to afford to take some time out and get a real Final Fantasy game going. Shadarna? Shadarna. You're level 36. What? Ah! Ouch, kabibble! Sweet! Right, let's kind of navigate around this person here. Hey, whoa, why am I half that equipped? Why did... Whoa! Oh, she confused us. That's right. Funnily enough, that's actually working to our benefit for the most part. The text is in purple, so we're doing less damage than we should be. But even still, that's quite a bit of damage. Okay, what about this? Anything? Nope, definitely not. I think this will end up being our best bet for now, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Wait. Whoop strike. Aha, there it goes. I fired lightning from my fingertips. Love that move. I wasn't actually paying attention though. That's come on. Aha! It is magic that she's weak to. Alright. Take this. I got plenty of magic. Plenty to go. Actually, no, I'm out of MP. Ah, crap. Oh, the one downside is just left. The real downside is not how slow it is. I can deal with that. But if you attack and you just hold circle, a lot of times he'll do this charge up thing, which is cool, but actually detrimental to the hectic fighting style that we got going for us here. Like that. Just knock me aside. Hooah! I am healing while I'm in this thing. Only up to a certain point, though. That's not good. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Sword of Spell! Not that. Ah, I'm in stasis! Yeah! It's fine, no worries. Yeah! Hey, wait. No, stop attacking! Oh no, I'm confused! Quick, point warp somewhere. They'll never get me up here. Alright. How do I drop? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a little flashy. Alright, the yellow dots on the ground are just items. Nothing to worry about there. Hiya! And lightning! I've actually figured out how that's supposed to work. That's actually quite cool. Anyway. Take this bad boy down. We only have a couple of minutes left in the episode, but may as well go all the way. Since its axe is weaker, but still doing enough just base damage that we'll be able to get through this fight. Maybe. Maybe not. There's a bit of a problem there. No worries, though. No worries. We're fine. We're fine. Attack, you devil! Alright, now. Well, use my... Oh my god! Did you see my weapon selection there for a sec? Jeez! Went everywhere! Ah, Ryusen! Welcome to the show. Miraculously, I am still... Uh-oh. Hey. Oh no, she didn't heal, she just went into a different attack mode. That's fine. Wow, I'm doing... I have a sword equipped. That's why my damage is so low. Piece of crap. Anyway, it's fine. Ow! Oh, jeez. Help. Help me. Anyway, welcome to the show, Ryusen. This is not a, Let's Play video. This is literally a glorified version of me testing my physical strength. It's working so far, so hopefully by tomorrow I'll be able to get back to the regularly scheduled activity. I wanted to play this because, one, I needed to do some missions so I could actually get some progress going on in my free time. But also, when this game saves, it doesn't matter. If I, like, gain progress or lose progress, nothing's really lost. Would you stop stumbling around? Ow. And yet again, it says that I have no viewers. That is really odd, I will say. Alright, let's find a place where we can point towards to. Aha! The perfect hiding spot. You fooled, Cheddar Noob! Yeah, Cheddar Noob. You'll never find me up here. Anyway. Yeah, wondering why I haven't streamed in a while. Yeah, the signal strength of my modem just kept crapping out on me. I was very strongly considering just taking the modem and the router in to see if I can get it either repaired or replaced with like a better version, which is probably what I will still end up doing. Me. No. Heal more. That doesn't actually do anything. Great. I have to passively heal. Or, wait. Yeah. Where'd your healing aura go? Whatever, it's fine. Oh, geez, look at me. Anyway. Ow. But yeah, the last couple of times that I did stream, it just completely crapped out and lost signal, and back on Wednesday when it really started hammering down and not letting me stream anything, that was hectic to say the least. I'm pretending I'm about to die, I'm fine. He says as his health disappears, oh my, that's a no good. Thankfully everybody here can heal. Skeleton! Hey, wait a minute. Come here, you little goof. You're gonna get away from me. I have a sword! Which honestly is not very useful for fighting skeletons. That's not what matters. Oh! Oh, right, it was transforming. No problem. Might stick with this. It's weaker, but it's also fast. Let me stick with those skeletons. But yeah, seeing as this is working well. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Back on Wednesday, I was playing Star Wars Jedi Academy. I love that game. The problem is, I got about halfway through, just enough to get through the stage I was on, and then the stream crapped out. Bump it back on, and the only success I get is like 2 minutes, and then it stops again. So that, coupled with the auto-saving as I get forward, if I were to play Sing Sing City, I would get to a point where something amazing happens. It's not recorded on the stream, and I'm just left there twiddling my thumbs while I wait for the signal to come back on so I can stream more. That's just annoying. So, like I said, I'm probably still going to take this in, the modem and the router, just to see if maybe I can get an improvement on something, which is really annoying too because it's a long walk. It's closer to my work, so I'm probably going to go there tomorrow and just be like, hey, can anything be done about this? Now I think about it, I'll probably just call him. Yeah, I'll probably just call him and be like, hey, so my stuff's working sometimes, but not all the time. Can I do anything about that? And they'll be like, oh yeah, no, you're screwed. And be like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? this freaking thing only doesn't work intermittently. And that's not enough to test anything. It's like taking something that requires a cord into a shop, and you tell them sometimes the cord just doesn't work at all. And then when you test, or when they test it, it works on the first try. And oh, impressive! All right, we did it. We did it, Reddit. All right, cool. Well done, everyone, whoever you are. It would be a cool detail of this game if they had incorporated some sort of Neo aspect where the characters, the AI characters that go with you, seeing as no one even plays this game, the AI characters are kind of varied and a little bit of randomness to them, but if they wanted to go for, like...
Glad you made it back.
...a living system, they should have made a lot more characters. I mean a lot more. Just take the character creator screen and hit random a whole bunch of times. It doesn't matter. Just keep hitting random to get more variety.
One's hunger, but only a proper meal can
sure, they might be the ugliest of the ugly stick, but we need more characters. There's like 10 in the whole game. It's like in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. We now have fully voiced actors for every character. Fully voiced dialogue. You have like 1 million characters and 5 voice actors. There might have been a few more than that, but there's literally a handful of voice actors in that game. Oh my word, I'm covered in dirt! Ugh. Let's fix that, shall we? Let's run over here. Excuse me, Sid! There we go. And we clean our clothes, which is a cool idea. But that idea has been used before in so many much better ways. Just top of the head, one of those effective uses of changing in clothing is your clothing gets dirty as you fight. And then over a period of time, say 2 minutes, the dirt just kind of disappears. It's a texture. It just disappears over time as you're going. That works because as you're going through a game, if your character's clothing is dirty, the character will do what they can to get rid of the dirt. That makes sense. Going back to base to this obscure tint that isn't even really marked. It's just a check. And there's supposed to be a steamer in there, but I don't even see one. There's nothing in there. No explanation. Just, what? Anyway.
Ready to get powered up?
All I'm saying about this is there's a lot of ways that they could have done a much better job about going about this. Unfortunately, they did not, but again, here's hoping for Final Fantasy 16 to blow us out of the water, and I think it will. But I have been wrong before.
Transmission complete.
Looking at you, frickin' what was it? What was that game called? It was a game creator that Project Spark. It was supposed to be amazing, and I defended that game against people who were saying that it's going to be terrible, it's going to be awful. And I was looking at all the capabilities and possibilities it could have, and I was saying, hey, give these guys a break. This could be amazing. This could be the next thing that launches everything. No, it wasn't. I got my hands on it, tried it out, and they pretty much lock all the good stuff behind paywalls, effectively, and the stuff that was there, you're supposed to be able to do anything with it. But the scope is very, very, very limited. Good things can come of it, obviously. But definitely needed more polish than that, than what we were given. And thus, I defended an idea, not the actual final product. But again, hopefully,
Best
Final
of luck.
Fantasy 16 come together and be the game that we've needed all this time. Or if anything, I'll just go back to Final Fantasy 14, which I'll probably end up doing
frame it for you.
the moment I get out of debt. And like I said, 3 more paychecks. That's 6 weeks. But yeah, I'll be debt-free and be able to get whatever the hell I want. Which will be a nice feeling. Let's see, I am kind of putting together a thing. A side project. Though I don't think I can really do it with this. Maybe. Maybe I can incorporate it somehow. I don't know. Let's save that one, though. That's actually quite nice. So is that, but I can't quite tell what's going on. What do we got here? Particle effects! Yay! Alright. Oh, that's just epic right there. Yoink! Save that. Ooh, ominous. Oh, hey, it's me! Inside my shell of protectiveness. That's stylish, though. I like it. Alright, cool. Let me move! Let me move, you devil! Alright. Enough of all that. So, I'm well over time. Oh, the debt? Yeah, the owed rent. Living here for, like, the longest time before I could actually get a job, I was barely making ends meet, actually not making ends meet, and thus I accrued quite a bit of debt. But I've been tackling through that like crazy now that I do got a job, and it is a piece of cake. It's a little bit annoying. The landlords that I have are, you know, the Spider-Man landlord, the rent. Not really. They're actually excellent landlords. But I just always think of that whenever I think of having to deal with rent. That one guy, Spider-Man's unfortunate Peter Parker's landlord in the Sam Raimi movies. Oh, that guy. Anyway, but yeah, 3 more paychecks and it'll be done and over with, and I'll be saving an additional $50 every single paycheck. Actually, more than that. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm still going to be paying extra to my landlord, which is what I've done since I got here. It's just one of the things I do. I always pay extra. Just mainly because I hate dealing in odd numbers. I don't want to pay, like, $499.86.3. No! You're getting $500 and that's that. But no, I always pay extra, so I'm still going to be paying extra, but not as much as I've been doing, and so it's all going to come out in the wash. Plus, just from that, I'll still have $50 extra on top of what I already earn now. So, all is good. Anyway, I have rambled on about real life stuff long enough, and I do not like doing that. So I'm going to end this here. Hey. This has just been like one gigantic rant the entire episode. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is me. This has been me, Cillian Graves, testing the limits of my network capabilities. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh, what's this? Awesome that you have landlords that would do that for you. It's got a bit spooky for a while, I will say. This room, I am literally living out of a motel, and there were a few times where they threatened to kick me out onto the street if I didn't pay up, and with the pandemic going, that's a bit unnerving to say the least, but no, there are things in place. They can't actually do that to me. It's just a threat tactic to ensure that I actually paid, which I did, and no problems. I've got food. I got a cat that has food. Have you munched your food yet, actually, or you just been trying to annoy me all episode? Huh? Are you a cat? Yeah, you're a cat. Anyway, I got my sweet Raven Lord that I can visit every weekend, and a job that actually, weirdly enough, values me as an employee, which I've never had. I've had jobs, but never one that thought I did a good job and was valued as a person that was there. Not just an employee, but a person. It's weird. Really weird. Anyway, again, rambling. I need my other hand. Thanks, buddy. I love having a hairy hand. Get your butt. Later. I gotta go. Wesker. Oh my god.